All right, today we are diving into something truly fascinating, the surprising science of smell and memory.
You know that feeling, right? You catch a whiff of something, maybe it's fresh cut grass, or that distinct smell of a swimming pool, or even your grandma's baking, and bam, you're instantly transported back in time. So why? Why can a single scent feel like a literal time machine?
Well, the answer isn't just, simple nostalgia. It's actually baked right into the unique wiring of your brain.
And this whole thing, this phenomenon, is so well known it even has a name. It's called the Proust effect. And yet, it's all about that wild moment when a scent just unlocks a flood of memories from your past.
But what's really captured here is the quality of these memories. I mean, we're talking about something research describes as incredibly emotional and immersive. It's not just remembering something happened. It feels like you're right back there, reliving it in the here and now. So to get a little formal for a second, it's what's called a vivid, involuntary memory. That means you don't choose it, it just happens to you. And the name, it comes from the author Marcel Proust, who wrote this famous scene where the taste and smell of a little cake, a madeleine, dunked in tea, just completely unlocked this super detailed memory from his childhood. Okay, so why is smell so special? What makes it different from, say, seeing or hearing something? Well, the answer lies in this kind of VIP shortcut that smells get to take on their journey through your brain. And this really lays it out perfectly. Look, for pretty much all your other senses, sight, sound, touch, the information has to go to this place called the thalamus first. Think of it like the brain's central switchboard, sorting all the calls and directing traffic. But smell gets to bypass that whole thing. It gets its own direct, private superhighway straight to the brain's memory and emotion centers. No waiting, no filtering. So let's take a closer look at this olfactory express lane. When you smell something, that signal first hits the olfactory bulb. That's kind of like the brain's smell headquarters. And from there, it zips directly to two super important places at the same time. The amygdala, which is your emotion center, and the hippocampus, the main hub for making memories. It's this direct, unfiltered connection that makes these scent memories feel so immediate and so powerful. Now, because this connection is so powerful, so direct, it's kind of a double-edged sword. On one hand, it can be an amazing tool for healing, but on the other, it can be an incredibly potent trigger for some really tough memories. Yeah, that unfiltered pathway straight to our emotional brain means we can't just reason our way out of it. We can't easily dismiss a sense impact. It hits us on a really deep, primal level, for better and sometimes for worse. And the data on this is, well, it's pretty sobering. Take a look. A study of combat vets with PTSD found that certain smells tied to their trauma, we're talking fuel, gunpowder, blood, became these incredibly powerful triggers. I mean, a staggering 93.3% of them reported distress from odors in the burning category, which includes gunpowder. It just goes to show how deeply a scent can get tangled up with a traumatic event. But on the complete flip side, that exact same powerful connection offers a ton of hope. In studies with Alzheimer's patients, people who really struggle with memory, odor cues were actually more effective than pictures or words at bringing back memories. And not just any memories, scents unlock them faster, and they tended to be more specific and even more positive. It's like that olfactory pathway can stay open, a viable route to the past, even when other parts of the brain are struggling. So that brings up a great question. Why are childhood memories, especially, so tied to smell? Well, the reason is amazing, and it starts way, way earlier than you might think, even before we're born. I mean, look at this timeline, it's just wild. Our olfactory receptors start forming just 8 weeks into pregnancy. By week 24, our sense of smell is fully functional, picking up odors right there in the amniotic fluid. Then, after we're born, all the way up to about age 10, we're in this critical period. And get this, during that time, our sense of smell is the most developed sense we have, more than vision. So our first, most fundamental experiences of the world are literally being coded through scent, creating these incredibly powerful imprints that stick with us forever. Okay, so given everything we now know about this incredible brain wiring, scientists are diving into a really exciting new frontier. They're asking, can we actually use our sense of smell to actively boost our brain health? And that brings me to this number. Just look at it, 226%. What on earth could that be? Well, believe it or not, that was the memory improvement seen in older adults who did a really simple scent enrichment program for just 6 months. a 226% improvement. That's huge. And you're probably wondering what this scent enrichment thing is, right? It was unbelievably simple. All they did was get exposed to a rotation of different essential oils, things like rose, orange, eucalyptus, while they slept. That's it. And brain scans actually confirmed that this super simple habit improved the function in those key memory pathways we've been talking about. The idea is that by giving that olfactory superhighway a regular workout, we might just be able to keep it strong and help protect our cognitive function as we get older. So that leaves us with a pretty incredible thought, doesn't it? We're always talking about brain puzzles and diet and exercise to keep our minds healthy. But what if one of the most powerful and maybe the simplest tools for keeping our brains sharp has been right there under our noses this whole time? Could your nose actually be the key to a healthier brain?